In today's tutorial, we're going to learn about slide animation and the different methods and ways to do that. Now, this first one has an image of being underwater in the ocean. So if we were to play it, this is how it is. It slides seamlessly. Next, we're going to have it with gradients. And this is sliding up. This is fast. And then we have the slower version. So we're going to learn how to do all of this today in this tutorial. Now we're going to look for underwater. We type in underwater and we're going to choose a photo. Now I will usually, for tutorial purposes, I will always use free images. So let's choose this one. Now we're going to go to text and add a heading. So the heading we want is wonders of the ocean. So wonders of the ocean. I'm going to bring it up here. Now you can change it to whatever font you want. In this case, we're going to change it to this one here. I'm going to change the text color to this. We're going to choose that. We're going to go to effects and we're going to choose outline and we're going to choose white color. And we're going to increase it to about, okay, we just have to adjust it. So so this is the first slide. Just adjust it to shorter duration. Now we're going to duplicate it. Now when we duplicate it, we're going to change that to great white shark. But in this case, we're going to change this to white. And the effect is going to be outline. You can choose any color that you want, but I don't want it so thick, so I'm going to bring it down a bit to about 50. Next, we're going to go to elements again, and we're going to look for great white shark. For photos, again, we're going to look for free. And I'm going to remove edit photo and remove the background. So I've removed the background. Down to make it, I'm just going to flip it. And to make it stand out a bit more, let me just move this here. And to make it stand out a bit more, what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit the photo, but this time I'm going to go down to shadows and I'm going to do an outline. Now that's too thick, and plus I want to change it to white. So I'm going to bring down the size to about 3. Blur amount, I'll leave it there. And intensity to a little less. So it does stand out a bit. So you're going to do the same. Going to duplicate it. You can go back to the great white shark now. You would like to put in some information, so click text, subheading, and you put in whatever you want. I'm going to make it smaller. I'm just going to give it a shadow, make it black so that it stands out a bit. Okay, so now basically we've done this. Now we're going to do the same to the octopus. Go to the beginning, and we are going to go down here to transition, add a transition. We're going to do flow. Okay. Same here, flow, and once more, flow. Now, if we go to the first one, it says Wonders of the Ocean. And if we were to play it, you can see the difference. So what you can do, if you look here, you can see this rock here, this coral rock, and then suddenly there's the ocean, the water. So what you can do is, for the second slide, click on the image and you flip it horizontal. Now what you've got to do now, let me just show you something. Now if you were to go from here to here, you can see a bit of a white line here. So to avoid that, click on the second image, the second slide, and you just bring it out a bit. So now if you were to play it, you can't see the white line. So this one again, there is the white line. So we go here, and we just move it a bit. So for this one, we need to flip it, and then bring it up a bit. So if we were to do from the beginning now, you have this. Now this is going a bit fast. So again, if you see this one here, we need to bring it maybe a bit more. So let's check. Okay, now that's fine. Now that's a bit fast. So we can click the transition, and you can play around with it. Okay, so if we put 0.8, let's see whether it's faster. That's very fast. That's a bit slow. So you can adjust the duration. So let's put it at 1.3. So it all goes quiet. So let's just play again. Okay, you have a blank page. And this time we add in everything that we had previously, but for color, you can go down to a gradient. So let's choose maybe this color, and this is how it's going to look. And then you can just adjust how big you want it to be. And we do the same for the octopus as well as the great white shark. So if we were to play it, this is how it's going to be. You can see it's quite seamless here. Again, it's the octopus. And then you have the dolphins. Now we're going to go to the gradients. Okay, so you have the gradient here. Now you can see it's going up. Now, the reason why it's going up is because for the transition, if you click it, I've got it as flow again, but this time instead of this way, to your left, I've made it go up and I've kept it at 1. So if you look at the next one, which is slower, it still goes up, but it's slower because I've increased the duration. So let's do that again. So this is with the image, and it's all the same duration, and it's sliding from right to left. And it's seamless. So you've got the great white shark, then you've got the octopus, and then you've got the dolphins. Now with the gradients, you've got the dolphins, and it goes up fast to the octopus, and then slower to the great white shark. So basically, it's just a matter of adjusting the transitions. So I hope you like this slide animation tutorial. If you did, please do consider sharing, liking, and subscribing. Thank you for watching.